Memorial, one of the most beloved spots in D.C., is covered with slime. And tonight there is finally a plan to do something about it. Just take a close look at the iconic dome. I mean a really close look. You see all that grime over there? That's not dirt, that's slime. And now the National Park Service just told us it's going to use lasers to get rid of it. Mike Valerio joins us now live from the Tidal Basin with the latest on what's set to happen and when for this memorial. Mike?
Well, Leslie, right before Labor Day, we could expect to see small sections of scaffolding around the memorial. And of course, you think the third president deserves a little bit better than this. As we zoom in here, you can see the slime and grime. That's not soot. It's plain to see on the memorial dome. And after a year of research, it seems as though lasers are the answer here. It's a slime and grime that now covers the dome of the Jefferson Memorial. We're used to seeing the landmark looking like this, but now this.
Shame on us for Thomas Jefferson.
Ben Lane and his grandkids noticed it right away. What looks like soot from smog is actually black bacteria growing and growing slime that can't be scrubbed off.
And it's gotten progressively worse because we've been here a few other times. And yes, and to me, it's kind of a sin because of Thomas Jefferson's impact on our country.
Ramona asked one thing as soon as she got out of her Uber.
Is that really the Jefferson Memorial? It didn't look like it because most of our treasures here are very clean and spotless.
So if they can't scrub it off, we've learned the answer will be to use lasers. Catherine Dewey from the National Park Service shows us how small the laser will be for the monumental task.
It's really only about that big, and they just kind of move it up and down and all around.
Some are more forgiving, like Angela, willing to give the Jefferson a pass.
It looks really nice on the outside, but the top I really never noticed the dirt and grime till you pointed it out. It does look kind of bad, but most people just come to see the monument itself.
But Ramona says the third president deserves better, and it's time to say goodbye to the slime.
It's a little disheartening to see it like that. I believe that it should be all clean and pristine and bright, that we can see it from space.
We'll check back in a couple months from Google Maps, see if that is indeed the case. So the problem really became apparent in 2009 with park rangers realizing that this slime was growing at an uncontrolled rate. The problem exists to a much lesser extent on the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument. They'll see if they can tackle those if this laser treatment is successful. We're live here at the Tidal Basin. Mike Valerio, WUSA 9.
And we sure hope it is successful, Mike. Thank you so much. Park rangers first noticed an uptick in the slime back in 2009. A little history now. The memorial to our nation's third president was commissioned by an act of Congress in 1934. The location at the Tidal Basin was chosen in 1937, and construction began on the Jefferson Memorial in 1938. It was officially dedicated by President Franklin Roosevelt on April 13, 1943, the 200th anniversary of Thomas Jefferson's birthday.